I've been coming out here ever since I was probably born. It'll be 54 years to be exact.
Been coming up to this area, Beresford Lake, since 1976.
When I came up to Beresford and fell in love with the area.
It's a place where I feel great, and it's a place where I can relax and enjoy doing things that I really love doing.
I'll tell you what a bushwhacker is.
People who enjoy the outdoors, being in the woods.
Starts cutting a trail and heads in the bush and finds a lake and starts doing some fishing and whacks the bush down.
No fear, just wants to see what's over the hill. I always want to know what's over that next hill. That's a bushwhacker.
Daryl, he's one of a kind. He makes me laugh all the time.
Daryl, I've known Daryl for probably a little better than 15 years and hit it off real quick. He's the kind of guy who'll give you the shirt off his back.
If you ever spent the night in the shack with Daryl, he comes up with some pretty wacky ideas. Dave, he's a great guy too, and we do a lot of things together that we really love doing.
I mean, if I was a female, I would marry them because they take care of you. I feel so safe in the bush with those two guys. They're two of the best guys I've known.
Walter's a very special individual. He's one of the nicest guys I know. Over the years, we've had a lot of good times together. Got into a little bit of trouble here and there, but nothing bad. Just with the wives.
Nice meeting you in the bush.
Beautiful day in God's country. Gotta love it.
My favorite trail would have to be Miles Trail that we broke with Walter Botka and his family. Miles Botka was my favorite trail in the world. I just love to just drive. I wouldn't care about fishing. Just wanted to go down that trail.
Miles's trail is very important to a lot of people at the lake. It's a trail that we can't forget.
We used to drive it all the time. It was 27 miles straight east of here. And it's probably one of the most beautiful trails you could ever drive down.
And you just go slow. You only could go 2 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour, 5 maybe at times. And it just winds through the bush, and you get to see tracks of animals, and you go into different lakes. I mean, that's my favorite trail, is the Miles Trail. It'll always be my favorite trail. The memories are priceless. Never get to replace that again.
That's why we hold that name dear to us, because it means a lot to a lot of people here, and by putting Miles' name on it is very special to all of us.
Miles was my son, and we lost him in a tragic accident. Yeah, it was here, right in our playground. It was tough times.
When Miles passed away, I guess we were one of the last people to see Miles. We were in the cottage here, sitting by the table with some neighbors, and Miles had returned some gas. So he went across the lake and headed back to the house. And that was the last we heard from Miles.
Miles Trail is one of the last trails we cut together, and it was that we cut that trail that weekend, and right after we cut the trail and came back, that's when I lost him.
It was pretty sad week after that. So had to do something to make it better for, I don't know, for all of us or each of us or whatever we had to do, but we had to come back to the lake and do something for Miles. So we cut some trail on the Miles' trail that we had renamed, and had a fire and talked, and it was a pretty deep day.
Well, every time when we burnt that wood, the Miles had cut. I mean, you can't describe it in words. Just, you just can't describe it.
It makes it tougher, but it's a place that we loved being together here, and it was our favorite place to be. We had a lot of good times here, and we had a lot of great memories. Because it was the last trail that I did cut with him, and it was the first time he actually used a chainsaw and was cutting with me, and that's why that trail will always be Miles' trail. He was a bushwhacker. He was getting to be a real good great bushwhacker. Once you get here, it's the way life used to be, a lot simpler. You don't have your head buried in a telephone or a computer. You're out doing stuff like heading out fishing for the day, cutting wood. It's just takes away from the fast, crazy pace of life the way it is today. This definitely is my therapy.
Mountain Trail.
Here, here.
Bushwackers,
Milwaukee Bush.
2015.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Die in the bush.
Die in the bush.